so these ones we're going to be looking at area a little differently. So in these problems, we have the area, but we don't know one of the lengths of the sides. So what we do is we kind of have to plug it all into the equation and work our way backwards. That's why we started off this unit by rearranging formulas to solve for x. So, for example, in this one, we have the area and we have the length or the width. Say this is the width, but we don't know the length. So if I have my area of 48, my width of 6, and a question mark for L, I'm going to plug them all into this equation. So I have 48 equals 6L, because we don't know what L is. Then if we wanted to solve for L, we would need to divide by 6 on both sides. So that would cancel that out here. We would just be left with L on this side, which is exactly what we want. And then if we divided 48 by 6, we get 8. So the length of the missing side is 8 feet. So let's look at another one like this. All right, so the same thing in this one. We have the area and the width, but we don't know our length. So we have area equals 36, width equals 4, L equals, we don't know. And the reason I write it out like this is so that it makes more sense. We have a nice organized way of looking at everything. So then I just plug it into this area formula. We have area is 36, width is 4, and we don't know our length, so we just leave it as L. So then in order to get L by itself, we divide by 4. So then we have L by itself on this side, and then we divide 36 by 4, which will give us 9. L is 9. All right, same thing. We have our width. We don't know our length. So we have area equals 49. Width equals 7. And the length is unknown. So then we plug it into our formula. 49 for area equals a width of 7 times L. Getting L by itself means that we are going to divide by 7, which means L equals 7. Let's do this last one together, and then you'll try a couple on your own. So we have an area of 45, a width of 5, and an unknown length. So area is 45, width is 5, and the length is unknown. So we plug it into this formula. 45 equals 5 times L. So we're going to divide by 5 on both sides, which will give us L equals 9. So go ahead and try these next few on your own. So let's go ahead and start these ones. So here's our width. We don't know our length, and here's our area. So we have area equals 0.3, width equals 0.8, and the length is unknown. So we start by putting in our area, 0.3 equals a width of 0.8 times an unknown length. We're going to divide again. So then we have 0.3 divided by 0.8 gives us a length of 0.375 inches. Same thing on this one. We have an area 23, a width 4.8, and then that missing length. 23 equals 4.8 times L. Divide. Same thing every time. Like most of our problems that we do, we are doing the same few steps, same every time. So then the length becomes 4.79 inches. All right, area, width, length. So area equals 21, width equals 3. We have an unknown length. So that means 21 equals 3 times L. Divide by 3. So that means L equals 7. Last one, we have 10 for our width, unknown length, and here's our area. So our area is 100, width of 10, and an unknown length. So 100 equals 10 L. Divide by 10 on both sides. L is going to give us 10.